Hello everybody, my name is Takriva and welcome back to another episode of Game Dev Tycoon. And where we left off was we were making Nuclear Winter, the fantasy strategy game. So let's just get started with getting the bubbles. So a strategy game, this looks good for a strategy game really, so this is where we're gonna stick it. And actually gameplay is more design than tech. So I'm gonna pull myself off of it and put Charles on it. He's our best design person, so that should work best. And it's a PC game, I think. Did we not add the mouse yet? Do we even have the mouse enabled? That's a good question. Might have to check that. Do we have mouse or not? Well, it's looking very good when it comes to the amount of tech. AI is tech, level design is a lot more design as well. So Warden can do that, Arthur on dialogues, this looks good again. Get some design, get some technology, we need lots of technology for a good game. And there it comes. Now we'll also start marketing this because it's our own game, we need to market it. Or otherwise we won't sell it at all. And now finally we have world design and graphics and sound. We'll just put it up a little bit more. And we cannot add anything to that. So we have myself on graphics, which is good. Warden on sound is good. And yeah, this looks great. Let's hope we actually get a good game out of this. And in 2 months the play system will be off the market. Okay. I don't think I've gotten the notice yet. In 3 months I have to repay my loan. So this is actually looking really good. Oh, hello. Today Ninvento announced a new Ninvento Game Sphere, with which it will try to compete with Vani's market-leading PlayStation 2 and Microsoft's strong alternative, the M-Box. The curiously shaped console has similar hardware specifications as other consoles. The Game Sphere is Ninvento's first console to have an optical disc drive instead of cartridges. However, instead of using full-sized CD and DVDs like its competitors, the console features a mini DVD drive. Game Spheres will start rolling into stores next month. Okay, let's finish this game up, get it sold out there. Wow, ooh, you already did better on that technology. I don't even remember that, but okay, I guess. And due to salary increase, yes, new research available, okay. Let's quickly look at research, if we actually... So that should be here in gameplay, it should say mouse, but here it doesn't say mouse. Oh, wait, first we have the game review, then we'll check in with if we were to make a new... What? Only a 6? Apparently it wasn't as good as I expected. But we get all the proceeds back from selling this game though, and well, apparently Star Games is just being a total douche to us. So when we do custom engine, do we have... No, we actually haven't got the mouse available yet anywhere. So I guess it's time to... Maybe if we research the joystick that the mouse will appear on its own. But yeah, what we need is a lot more tech and people, so code jam. Because we were getting too little tech from making stuff. And Charles, you're the only one that can stick with design. And then we'll go to Mick, can do tech. And Arthur, yeah, you need to get, code jam. You need the G3 training. But let's see, we sold 50k in the first month and it's only going to be more. That was a pretty good, there it is, the mouse. Apparently you need to first have, that's so weird, you have to have a joystick researched before you can research the mouse. Interesting. And the Game Sphere is out. we'll do one more quick research with me while we wait. Apparently it's... wow. Mick says that he's discovered some really dedicated fans of Trucker Tycoon and they've created their own fan game. Okay, I'm gonna let them be because that gives us more fans. But that reminds me, we're going to research sequels. And that's why we can live on the hype of a previous game. Oh no, we don't have 500k, so 80k will be fine. So let's look at our game history. We had a 7 on Nuclear Winter, which was okay. Digital Critters, our Digimon clone thing, actually had a 9. So we'll look for a game from a long time ago, hang on, was there not the game with which we got out of our garage? That might be a good one for a sequel. Trump the Competitor, that wasn't it. No, Booby Scoo, that would be fun though. But it was Planetoid Reckoning. We're going to make a sequel to our best game ever. And we'll make a medium game. It looks like we can actually afford to make another medium game in this time. And Legal Department, very grateful that you didn't. And they feel that we are the best. We've just gained almost 10,000 fans because we did not stop them from having their own fan game. So we didn't do a cease and desist and we got 1,000 fans for it. So now that we have 3.4 million, we're going to develop the sequel to... where is it? It's even further than this. It's Planetoid Reckoning. So this will be a medium game. It will stay mature. Again, another strategy game, but we seem to be decent at those. From Planetoids, we'll go up to Comet Reckoning, because that would be an even bigger impact if it were ever to hit the Earth. Still, it's a strategy game, so we'll have to stick to the PC. And any sequel, you will always want to wait at least 40 weeks, I believe, before releasing it. And it needs to be made on a better engine. Here it is, the bank wants this money in 3 months. In 3 months we won't be below 2 million yet, so this looks fine. Strategy, yeah, this is basically how a strategy game should look. We still cannot implement the mouse, sadly, but oh well, we'll put a little bit in story and quests, a little tiny bit. And now we get free hype from G3. Well, free, it still costs us 80,000, but they should be excited that we're making a sequel. And as long as we make a decent enough game, people will buy it just because it's a sequel. And we didn't make it into the top 100 again, but that will be a few more years, I suppose. Now this is, we need more tech points still, but this is not looking bad at all. Yes. Rumors are spreading that Nintendo's working on a new game console already. They just released the GameSphere. Oh, most of the rumors state that it is not a successor to the somewhat disappointing GameSphere, but instead a new console in the mobile market. Nintendo's GameLink has been leading the mobile market thanks to numerous updates and a large list of very popular games available on the platform, but the hardware is aging quickly and many players wonder what will be next. So to get to the desired ratings for a strategy game, we want a lot of technology, so we're bringing level design down a tad, so we actually put Mick up to 100%. So put all that tech into the game. Maybe, I'm not sure if it'll work because level design is still pretty good in a strategy game, but getting a lot of technology is the most important part of this. And we are going to market this a little bit, just the cheapest one, because we do want to see how it goes. Okay, and this looks good enough for me. And some really big bubbles. Nuclear Winter actually sold for a total of 3.7 million. So that's our best money generating game so far. And let's see, well, we're doing decent. We got more technology than our previous strategy game at least, I think. So it should give us a higher score. And the bank is taking its money, so now we're just below 1 million, but our new game is coming out any day now. Any day now. There it is. 252. If that's a record, that should... 2 new records. That's very good for us. It's a sequel, lots of hype, so we should be able to sell this very well. And of course we are increasing salary, so research a new topic. Maybe we want... No, not yet. 3D graphics would be cool, but I still want to have a bit more money before I put even more research out there. And yet we have 600 in total. But training everyone once should be safe with selling the upcoming game. Unless it's a flop, and then it's going to be really bad for everyone involved. But for now we're going to train up. And oh, we actually clicked it right the first time. And apparently, what, a 9? How? It was only that much more than our previous game. Another 9. No, a 10 out of 10. Ooh, very good. So it's a 9 overall. It will sell loads, I bet. So we actually do have money to train everyone. We definitely can spare it now. So more code gem for you. And let's see. Also code gem for Warden. And holy crap, are we... Sandstorm Studios has recently released a sequel to their game Planetoid Reckoning. The newest game in the series, titled Comet Reckoning, was met with outstanding responses. Critics praised that Comet Reckoning had a newer engine than the original, really driving technical innovation. We sold for 4.2 million in the first months. Sell 500,000 copies of a game without the help of a publisher. Holy crap, this game is good. Good, well done, thank you. I think for now we're out of the money problems. We could research large games, but not sure yet. Then again, we suddenly have 11 million cash. I've been playing Comet Reckoning and have tremendously enjoyed the experience. There is a rare technical polish in this game which really comes through in the overall experience. A stellar effort. A stellar effort. The game just did a pun on me. A game about comets. They call it a stellar effort. Anyway, we sold over 1 million copies. So the game is amazing. Okay, now it's time for vacation. Just right in time to send everyone away. Let's see what I can do. Research casual games would be new genre. Multi-genre would be doing different genres at once. A good way to get stuff sold is what I think is if when the new one, the GS, or well, we actually should just afford researching a lot now that we have the money for research. You're not done yet, but you can quickly give us the detective topic. So we'll quickly research with 60 million we can, yeah, 269k, that would be over 1 million a month. So we can, with this cash, we could stay afloat for a few years at this moment. And new topics are doing very well, so we're actually just going to get a new engine. But we do want to add a lot more stuff to it. Then, because we have the research points, why not just add a shitload to this new engine we are making? So I'm doing the ones with the few RP, the low RP cost, so they're out of the way. Charles should soon be done, and let's research. I'm not going to go into stereoscopic 3D, that seems to be just uninteresting. Yeah. Stereo sound, but do we not already have the better one for that? So quickly, yeah, we already have surround sound. We don't actually need to research stereo sound at all, which is good, so we're going to skip that. But we would like to add the orchestral soundtrack, but then again it's 400k and it does cost a lot in the development at the end too. So we'll just do a regular soundtrack, we can add that. Research, we'll do the cheaper ones with the 40, I suppose, mostly. Advanced cutscenes, branching story, dialogue tree, voiceover, online play. That's just a must to have in a future game. Oh, apparently, yeah, you need to train, you need to become better at coding anyway. And research, what do we want to research? Mini games, video playback. We're making lots of strategy games, they like engine, and then that would be helpful. We're still selling, we're now at 18 million, and I'm doing high speed research and lots of money floating into the research, so this is silly. New topic, history. History would be a good topic to research. Now we can finally send Charles on vacation. So, wow, almost 2 million sold of Comet Reckoning. So we'll send you on vacation. Let's see, do we have another cute topic? Evolution would be okay, but yeah, it would be simulation, so we could make a game like Spore, but large games not yet for this team. We would need a bigger team for that. And I think we can still expand once more out of this building, so that won't be for now. But we do want to... Wait, sound is more important. Gameplay is not. So, game design... Just trying to think of the stuff we would want to add to strategy games, because that is what we do best, and level design is needed in strategy games. So we'll finish this stuff that's in strategy games. Well, in level design, I mean, yeah, level design, yeah, world design not so much. And we have 97 left, so we'll train everyone at least once more. 20 million. We made more than 20 million on one game. Charles is back. Hey Charles, go train your pixel. Yeah, you can do only design and keep in design. Today Ninvento has announced a new mobile console called the Ninvento GS. It features 2 screens, one of them touch sensitive, and promises unique gameplay. While Ninvento has been struggling to regain their market lead ever since the Test 64, they still have a very strong position on the mobile market. The Ninvento GS promises to strengthen this position and aims to breathe life into a stagnating mobile market. The console will be in stores next month. Okay. And today Vonnie announced that they are launching a new mobile gaming console called Portable Play System, or PPS for short, later this year. Media analysts speculate that this announcement is meant to distract users from Ninvento's launch of the Ninvento GS. It does come just a week after, so that's pretty speculative and secretive. But while the Ninvento GS utilizes an innovative dual screen, the PPS instead makes use of a single screen and will focus on giving developers access to much more powerful hardware. Interesting. Can we still research something that would benefit a strategy game? Yeah, the soundtrack would definitely be, but we only have 77 left now. World design is not as important. Dialogues, we're just going to be making mostly strategy games and action games. Action games could actually work as well. It needs the same kind of stuff as strategy games. So action, strategy, simulation, that would be what we're good at. So let's stick to our guns and see if we can do all just... Evolution is a good simulation game, I suppose. We do want to research Mick and train. We want to train Mick and myself as well. And as you can see, at one point we want to specialize. And an interesting one, we could almost do level design with myself, but that's not what I want to go for. We only need one huge tech, and AI is huge tech. So what we're going to do is put a bit more into design. Yes, we're going... Oh, I was in the training. So that would be the Pixel Cup for myself. And then Ninvento has released the GS. Minigames done. train in... Yeah, you would be a good one to get to AI eventually. And Charles will be the one in charge of the future design quality. Okay, almost. Once Mick and myself are done with our beautiful training, then we will definitely check out... Sorry, I'm just grabbing my phone here. We will check out our new engine. We'll build the engine. We want to move, not yet. 18 million is not enough to move. Definitely not when we want to build a... It costs 8 to move. Then that's way too much right now. I mean, that's half of what we have. And yeah, I have been given the tips that I should be better in managing my money. So we're going to create the new engine. This will be the V7, I think. I'll just check really quickly. Yes, the V7 engine. But there's no car that has a V7 anyway, and that's why I came up with the V system regardless. Then again, the rocket would be a throwback to something in the military history. So the V7, and we're still using fruits. So we've had the banana, the apple, the lemon, the melon. So Mango Jungle. That sounds good. 3D graphics version 4, of course. Surround sound and soundtrack enabled. Story quests, fine. Video playback, yes. Online play. Save to cloud and mod support. Mouse, joystick, add them all. Dynamic environment, minigames, Easter eggs. And we're going above 1 million, which I think gives us another achievement. Once we're done actually developing it, of course. And we'll go with a small booth, because medium is quite expensive and we're not actually developing a game at this moment. So, you know what, Charles, you just keep training that design up while the rest of us work on... Your technology is not that different from what is being added regardless. Decrypt message is a very special offers. Our agents have recently managed to gain access to some critical systems. No, we don't want to sabotage. The last time we barely got off, so... I mean, the police was investigating it, but we never heard back from the police, but we're not doing that again. So Comet Reckoning is still on the convention floor. Let's see to what point we actually get. And then we're going to develop one final game before the end of this episode. But I'm very happy that with the way Comet Reckoning went. But we can't make a sequel to that game right now. But we could look at a sequel for a different game that we made a long time ago. And 1 million engine, an achievement. So the engine is done, and we can use it. So let's look at develop sequel. It's a good way to make money. And find a game which we sold a long time ago. Okay, I'm gonna look for Trucker Tycoon, because it's a strategy game, but it sold decently. We can do better than what we've had. Again, strategy is going to be what we do. So we're making Trucker Tycoon Deluxe. Yes, I know. I just have to. I have to make a game called TT Deluxe on a channel about strategy games. It's still one of my all-time favorites, so... Let's see, in 2 months the Dream Vest will be taken off the market. Aww, but we never made a game for it, so it's not all that bad. Now comes the fun part, actually adding stuff that's been put into my new engine. And online play, ooh, engine goes way up too with that. So these percentages is what you want to try to keep. It will make the added bonus of all of these less effective. Well, we don't really need physics now, do we? But we do want mod support. And this looks good. Yeah, this looks fine. This looks really good. We can put actually story in quests down, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. How much did we have in our last game? 250-ish? Now we're almost at 100 technology just from our first stage. This will be an even bigger game than our last one. So we want a dynamic environment, so we'll have to pump up level design again. Mini games would be too expensive, so we'll put you at the max, and now the max is for everything. So yeah, level design. I don't remember exactly what you need for level design, but it's, oh right, it's what I'm training for myself, so I'll put myself in the middle here, and that should be good. I mean, I have some more tech than Warden, so I would actually be giving more tech to it as well. So yeah, I'm going to be a level designer, because level design is quite important in games. Oh, and the market has normalized again, but we're making a sequel anyway, so it wouldn't be a new topic. So, wow, 252, that's what we ended the last one. World design will be very low, but we'll add a soundtrack. But that does mean that we have to put graphics down a tad bit, but will it be enough? Thing is, you want to have a certain value at the bottom, but will this be 40% or not? So yeah, you know what, we'll put sound a little bit less effective then. But this looks good. I'm myself from graphics, and I would be good for graphics as well, but Warden would also be good for graphics, so probably Warden will be my graphics specialist from now on instead of sound, so I'll put myself back on sound. And Charles, yeah, you'll be the world designer without much to do. So here we go, last stage. Let's get some, holy, that were big. 3 big bubbles from 3 people at the same time. That's so nice. So this is looking really good, really good. Come on, wow, this is a top score, almost 400 tech. Wow, this game will, if this game doesn't get straight 10s, I don't know how this game does even calculate anything anymore. And 3 new bugs, that wasn't, ooh. Quickly market this game, market it to hell with a small campaign. Probably it's way too late for that anyway, but new bug, get the bug, and finish it up. 305 to 400. New records all around. And 78 hype in the end. Mick goes level up. Salary increase, of course, and he also enables, oh. Okay, our reviews for TT Deluxe. A 9, ooh. And a 10, a 10, a 10, yes, a 10 from Informed Gamer, it's a must-have game. And another 10, a masterpiece, yes. We just made 2 hit games back to back. Wow. So what we're gonna do is put everyone on training. It would cost 200 research points to actually give me level design, so we're just going to do speed for myself. Charles, you still need to do pixels, you still need to get your design up. Warden, you will want to get design because you need 450 in both design and tech for the graphics. Mick, you still need to get more technology up. And what do we have here? Arthur, just do more. I scroll too far down because the others can actually do more. Let's see how much we sell in 1 week. 7.6 million in 1 week. Thank you. And we've grown well, I know, but it's not time to move on because even though we just did earn this in 1 week, it will still be more expensive in the new office. So for the next episode, I'm gonna try to reach, oh no, I don't want to fire anyone, but yeah, it's to get this pause screen, you actually need to press somewhere on the game. So for the next episode, I'm gonna try to get to 50 million in cash. Once we release a game and have 50 million, once we release it, we'll move on to the next building. So yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you liked it. I really loved this one because I made 2 hit games and there's sequels as well. So we're doing very well. But just like the video, subscribe to my channel, whatever. I will keep saying it because we need to get the word out on this channel. We need to get more people watching so I can make more of these videos for you people. It's a circle. It's a circle of life. So I say Hakuna Matata.